So I made a video about my qualifications and experiences up till graduating university. That was in 2020 April. It's now 2025 August. So almost 5.5 years, 5 years since I graduated University of Toronto. So what new experiences have I built? I built a YouTube page. I built a SoundCloud 300 songs originals. Got more music on my YouTube, covers and original improvisations. I also got other videos on my YouTube, all sorts of videos. 1,500 videos on YouTube, 300 songs on SoundCloud. I use my engineering skills to innovate for businesses and do designs such as Mercedes, Apple, Disney. I use my creative side to do scientific research, such as in medicine, neurobiology, electrical engineering, electromagnetics. And then I started my own kind of companies, like my soda company, my restaurant company, my funding into Canadian consumer goods, venture capitalism, which is funding in groundbreaking grassroots technology companies in Canada, because most of the Canadian graduates just go work in the US. So I said I'm going to fund Canadian technology companies to keep talent in Canada and grow business and innovation in Canada and produce some consumer goods, some items you could buy off the shelves. Because right now all we are banks and energy. We're just banks and energy. And like internet, banks, and energy. So need some more products and some technology innovation, which we got the talent in universities for. We just don't stay in Canada. I created a bunch of scripts for Marvel, Disney, and Star Wars. Did the music. What else did I do? I did video games. I created concepts for video games and revamped the classic Activision Blizzard, because I grew up on Activision Blizzard. It was acquired by Microsoft, and I'd hate to see the company die. So created some ideas for Activision Blizzard. I did some software programming as well. Got some ideas for environmentalism, healthcare, and I also did some arguments and debates for politics. You know, the sectors of politics, healthcare, education, medications, affordable housing, war, the economy. I got some ideas for stocks and finances and the economy, taxing the S&P 500 as 0.5%, printing money but giving it to everybody else so everybody could spend more as well, which would not cause inflation, because you balance the supply and demand by printing enough money. It's a theory, but it might work. You got just being a good leader. I don't know if I'll go into politics one day. I got the qualifications. I'm an engineer. I have a lot of experience and wisdom, and I've laid out the political ideologies the budget. I made a budget. I balance a budget. I research how we can improve the budget, cut spending, cut the deficit, cut debt, but grow the economy, and military spending versus social security nets and healthcare, and what the budget looks like in the Netherlands, what the budget looks like in the USA, what the budget looks like in Canada and Australia. And then I watch a lot of sports, so I learned about more sports. I read some books, watched some movies. I got my movie watch lists and summaries and my books. And mainly I read about and watch the things I'm interested in and working on. So watch all the Marvel movies, all the Star Wars, all the Batman, and the books I read, fantasy. I read also business books, finance books, stock books, which I read in my 20s, so I know enough about them, but I reread the summaries and I create summaries of my own investing strategies. I follow the Wall Street Journal. I follow blogs on investing. And every time I research a company, I go into their stock profile, how they're doing. I go to their company website, see what they're working on. I check out their revenue for the past 5 years, their sales and earnings and profit. And I dissect companies and to see how they're doing, and I compare companies within industries and across different sectors, and that's what I've been working on for the past 5 years. And I'll keep y'all posted, keep y'all up to date. I want to get into Hollywood and really bring my ideas and stories and my character, because I'm a camera guy. Gonna express that as well. So stay vigilant and respect.